Vice President filed a answer ad cautelam.
Yes.
Pero hindi siya nag-appear doon. Hindi po ba? Since impeachment is really largely a political process. Just tell the viewers, bakit nga po hindi na nag-appear si VP Sara Duterte?
Unang-una, kailangan siguro nating maklaro sa ating mga kababayan na there is no requirement, contrary to statements that are being floated around, there is no requirement for a respondent to appear personally dito sa ginagawang pagdinig sa Committee on Justice. Pangalawa, we submitted a letter day before the committee hearings, that was, if I believe, March 22, I think. No? At sinabi natin doon sa letter na yon, basically, na we are opposing, we have fundamental objections to what is being conducted right now, which they have termed to be a mini trial. No?
Mini trial?
Oo. And para maklaro din natin, ang basihan natin doon, ang sinasabi natin doon, ayon sa ating saligang batas, ang initiation ng impeachment proceedings exclusively with the House. Tama yan.
Yes.
No? Pero pagdating sa pag-try ng impeachment cases, that is exclusively with the Senate.
Yes,
diba?
Section 36, Article 9, mga
Yes.
kababayan. The sole power to try impeachment cases is with the Senate. Whatever
Yes.
you call it, a mini trial, a mini poodle. They will be usurping the jurisdiction of the Supreme Court if they do that. But they're insisting on it. Why do you think they're insisting on it?
Well, your best guess is as good as mine, no?
Yeah.
But sa atin kasi, of course, with due respect to our lawmakers naman, no? Ang sa atin lang, ano bang pananaw natin sa stage na ito? Diba? When it was referred to the committee, the purpose of the committee is to actually determine if there is probable cause. Hindi ba? To nandiyan na yung sufficiency in form, sufficiency in substance,
Okay.
meron pa ngang sufficiency in grounds, tapos determine na sila ng probable cause. Sa atin, dapat pag nagde-determine ng probable cause, your evaluation is limited to the complaints itself plus the pieces of evidence that are attached.
Correct.
Diba? So, when you go beyond yung mga attachments na nandoon, then to us, and then you ask witnesses to come, diba? Clarificatory lang daw. Pero kung clarificatory, bakit naman pati yung mga pieces of evidence na hindi naka-attach, ngayon pinapasabina na.
Kagaya ng SALN. Gusto ni Terry Ridon ipakita someone ang isabpina ang SALN, which Congressman Rufus Rodriguez is objecting to.
Yes, we heard the exchange actually, no. Again, with due respect to our lawmakers, position lang naman namin ang aming inilalahad. In fact, the Supreme Court was very clear. An impeachable offense is offense committed while the impeachable officer is in office, hindi ba?
Yes.
Now we're asking for SALNs from way back, I don't know,
When she was mayor.
2007, 2010. So, hindi na kasi yan kasama sa usapin ng impeachment.
But was that alleged? Is there an allegation there that refers to the SALN?
Well, actually, there's an allegation of unexplained wealth.
What did they say? What year?
To be fair to them, meron dun, I think it's a third complaint, sinabi doon na from 2007 to 2017, if I'm not mistaken, lumaki daw yung assets. That's why ang una namin sinasabi, walang ultimate facts. Kasi you have the 2007 SALN, and then you look at the 2017 SALN, lumaki, biglang...
But that's 18 years.
Yes, that's 18 years. And biglang may unexplained wealth na. I think that's really a sweeping conclusion of law and fact without basis.
That's why Rufus Rodriguez calls it a fishing expedition.
Precisely. And that's why the Vice President also felt that for a third time, she's being subjected to a fishing expedition. Precisely because, hindi naman, unang-una, how did they make the allegation if they didn't have the SALNs pala in the first place?